He was the strangest inmate in the prison. While others relaxed during yard time, he worked out. When they rested, he practiced his punches. Even during labor, he found ways to strengthen his arms. And on rainy days, he kept running. But all his relentless training wasn't for an escape. It was because his heart was consumed with rage. Before prison, he had been a construction foreman. Because of his work, he rarely had time with his wife. Then one day, a thug suddenly broke into their home and tried to assault her. Hearing her screams over the phone, he panicked, speeding through traffic to get home. By the time he burst through the door, he was too late. His wife was already lying in a pool of blood. Enraged, he chased the attacker, fought him to the ground, and dragged him into court. But what no one expected was that the killer's family was wealthy and influential. They bribed the judge. In the courtroom, the judge declared the killer not guilty for lack of evidence. Watching his wife's murderer smirk with arrogance, the man's fury exploded. If the law wouldn't punish him, then he would. He snatched a deputy's gun and pulled the trigger right there in court. The killer dropped dead on the spot. But shooting a man inside a courtroom was seen as the ultimate insult to the law. The man was sentenced to life in prison and sent to one of the most notorious penitentiaries in the region. The moment the inmates got off the bus, the warden made it clear, if anyone tried to escape, the punishment would be brutal. Inside, personal belongings were stolen at will, and younger, attractive prisoners were often reduced to playthings. That very night, Billy, one of the new inmates who had arrived with him, was dragged by guards into a separate room. Billy's screams echoed through the cell block until dawn, keeping the man awake the entire night. The next day, he saw Billy covered in bruises, while a bald-headed inmate strutted around with a smug grin. The sight reminded him of his wife's killer, and rage surged through him. He punched the bald man square in the face, and the two of them went at it. The guards quickly rushed in. They only pinned the man down. One of the guards gave the bald-headed inmate a discreet nod, then tossed the man into solitary confinement. That was the beginning of his nightmare.